No siema, dawno nie było Hogwartu, to będzie teraz. Porobimy chyba misje główne, bo dzięki nim mamy zaklęcia i dużo expa. Ale też jestem za tym, żeby się trochę poszlajać. Tak, zobaczymy. Dobra. Wrogowie mają słabości. Są nimi moje imię i nazwisko, czyli Sylwia Potter. Chciałam się nazwać Sylwia Potter, ale stwierdziłam, że nie. To musi być rys fabularny jakiś. Skąd ja się tu wzięłam? Inny niż przewidział Portgate Games, czy jak oni tutaj się nazywają. Nie wiem, przed chwilą to się wyświetliło, ale zdążyłam już zapomnieć. Okej. Nowa misja jest dostępna. Także tutaj odpalamy dziennik misji, tak jak nam. Ululu, Oj, dobra. Kontynuuj szkolne życie. Dziewczyna z Uagadu. Dobrze, że ona jest z Ugandy. Okej. Na zielarstwo bym se poszła. Nie byliśmy jeszcze, to pójdziemy. A, tu mi się skacze za... Okej. Co gra, to inne tam kombinacje, także ja będę dzisiaj lamić, bo generalnie jestem lamusem, ale też trochę zapomniałam. No nie! O, w ten sposób do cieplarni. Aha. Oj, nie trafiłam w schody. Biegiem, biegusiem, bo to już zaraz się zacznie. Nie możemy się spóźnić i takie tam. Ale przy okazji, Revelio wszędzie rzucam, zapomniałam o tym. Ale tu co mogłam, to poznajdywałam. Oj, to tu na to zielarstwo? Przyszłam. Halo. O! W takim razie sobie tu zbierzemy. Tu też. Cieszę. Po drugiej stronie, dobra. A, tu mam czekać, okej. Znowu mała kima przed zajęciami, wiadomo. Misję rozpoczynamy. Trzeba odhaczyć wszystkie z dziennika, także zobaczymy, jak nam tu zajdzie. A jaka pani wiosna.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you
Garlic.
again, Lenora
Spoko.
dear.
Lubię.
Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
A dla mojej ciotki co?
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Że oni mnie znają wszyscy.
We do look forward to growing together.
Reputacja mnie wyprzedza. Jeszcze
How thrilling
ubrana
it
jestem
is to have everyone back together
przypałowo.
again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge.
Tak.
The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb.
Okej.
Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber
O,
known as the
mandragora.
mandrake
Super.
root. Accio.
Lubię krzykliwe
Let's see
dzieciaczki.
if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we?
W sensie, jeśli chodzi o
First,
mandragorę,
let's
nie
protect our
ludzkie
ears.
dzieci.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give
Niech
it
pani
a
głośniej
firm
mówi.
tug. Quickly, place your mandrake in the new form and cut out the soil.
Okej. pani szklarza wezwie.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
A no tak, jest repara, zapomniałam.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you
Nic się
go.
nie stało, pani profesor, pani tak się nie
Splendid work,
kaja, bo to
everyone.
też źle wpływa na morale, jak ktoś jest taki za słodki i za
Now
przepraszający.
for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
O, masz.
I wonder if hippogriffs
To ja.
not grass.
Niestety.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They
Dzięki.
can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Okej.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil.
Tak
now,
jest.
as I mentioned,
Wiedza
next
to
we'll be
siła.
planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neeb. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for
Okay.
you to have your own potting table
A
here
ten
in the
blooming
classroom.
time.
Wasn't easy
Coś.
to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Okej.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital
so-
ingredient in the Wiggenweld
Okay.
potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's
Yes.
class.
No nic.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll
Pokazuj.
find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Okej. To z tobą idę?
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
A, nie
Hello.
wiem.
Saw you on your way to
Znowu.
Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you.
No mi
I'm
też
Leander.
miło,
I'll be showing you
sympatycznie.
the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
Okej.
Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Dzięki.
Excuse me?
Pamiętam, co tam
Your
było.
duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh,
No też nie za pierwszym razem.
thank you.
Mordo.
I nearly
Ale
put
no.
Sebastian in his place myself.
O Jezu, tu lata
Revelio.
strona.
If Hecate hadn't stopped
Czekaj,
me.
bo mi tu strona lata.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Widziane.
Accio!
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We grieve
Revelio.
with honor.
No to mogę
Oh,
zabrać, to
No
chciałam to zrobić.
offense. Sorry.
Nie wiem, co mówiłeś, bo byłam skupiona na czym innym. No dobra, no to się jeszcze tu pojawi.
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Ja mam na palcu uważać.
Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry, Nurse Blaney put it back on. Trust me, you do not want to go through
Trzymaj,
that.
no, po prostu. Przytrzymaj L1. Okej.
Look at that. They're chomping anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to
No
keep the
fajna
gnomes out.
demonstracja,
Did
dziękuję
save
ci
them
za to.
denoming, but they left her honking
Ja
daffodils
to
in
sobie zbiorę
tatters.
na przyszłość.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants.
Nom.
Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of
Jeszcze
backup,
wybieram miłe
even if it is from a
opcje
cabbage.
dialogowe,
It's
to
chaos out
trzeba
there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such.
zauważyć i docenić,
You
bo
can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if
rzadko się
necessary.
zdarza,
Dogweed
ale
and death
Hogwart
cap
jest
has more of
grzeczna w
them, if
miarę.
you're keen.
że
Other
czarna
plants too.
magia i takie tam
Ones your
będą,
parents
ale
would plant in the
trzeba
garden.
budować
You get
fasady.
the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Spoko, zbiorę tylko trochę tych bulb jeszcze, mordo, bo za
Take your
darmo
time.
to wiesz,
I'll see you back in class.
za darmo to i ocet słodki. Tu coś się jeszcze, o, tu coś mogę zebrać, tu coś mogę zebrać. Po drugiej stronie coś jest? O, tu jeszcze, okej. A nie, to za drzwiami, dobra. Siup. No i dobra. Zawracam. Oj. Drzwiami w prawo. I co, schodami czy... Nie, nie schodami. Tu tędy.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
Ale chcę
Terribly
zbadam.
sorry,
Jeszcze
Mr.
5
Proctor.
minut. Coś tam mogę pogadać z tobą.
I
Że
tended
taka
to the
jestem
Chinese chomping
aktywna.
cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Lepsza ręka do roślin niż do ludzi.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you.
Fascynujące.
Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new
Spoko.
students.
Na ploty zawsze chętnie.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots.
No, i se-
Only cost me my
Ja,
revenue
Ewan, fajnie.
tearing.
Czekajcie, bo chcę coś jeszcze zebrać. O, tutaj. Siup. Jeszcze gdzieś coś tam się chowa? No tu coś mogę pogadać.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Ty jesteś dziwna, że się interesujesz, co twój nauczyciel robi po lekcjach.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flue powder.
A propos, to ja tu miałam chyba stronę znaleźć i złapać. Gdzieś
Revelio.
No nie. Chyba nie. O, i jeszcze tutaj rośliny. Super. Jeszcze gdzieś jakiś... Oj. Jeszcze gdzieś jakiś
Revelio.
krzaczek. O, tu strona jest. Drzewo w szklarni rośnie w samym środku szklarni Hogwartu. Jego korzenie sięgają równie głęboko, wieją się tak samo jak szkło na podziemia. Fascynujące.
Revelio.
Dobra. Jeszcze tu wrócę. Ale teraz dziennik misji. Robimy następną. Nie zwalniamy tempa. Dobra, zagadam. A jeszcze te smrodulki, matko jedna. Dobra. To lecimy. Wiem, że można po proszku fiu, szybka podróż, te sprawy. Ale po pierwsze już idę nie tam, gdzie... Nie, tu już mam. Ale do tej strony pozbieram mi listki jakieś i kurwa inne tego typu rzeczy. Dobra, lepiej.
Revelio.
Tu byłam, wiem, już pamiętam. Wystarczyło 4 razy. A teraz mam... możliwość... kameleona.
I enjoy divination, but when is Professor Anaya to tell us more?
Coś tu, gdzieś tu.
Revelio.
Wrótki, sybrodurki. Strony zaginione, coś tam. No dobra. Póki co nie. Okej, żonglowanie wrogami, ciekawa sprawa. Zmienię czego można odblokować, kupując nie sobie potem obejrzę. W czasie trudnych walk pamiętaj o L1. Okej. To, że tą kapustą teraz jeszcze mogę. Poza tym, że R2 to L1. Może zapamiętam, ale teraz pićko time. No i dobra.
Revelio.
Gdzie, co? Teraz mi się będzie odbijało pićkiem, także... sorry. Za naturalny proces. Gdzie ty jesteś, babo? Ach, bo ona w tym dolnym czymś tam, dobra.
Revelio.
Jakieś roślinki, coś tam. Kryształy górskie. No nie.
Revelio.
A myślałam, że to jest do zebrania, ale chyba już tu byłam i zebrałam. A tu? No cóż. A tu też zebrałam.
Revelio.
Dobra, nie tam się biega szybciej. Tam się biega szybciej. O, może turlając się będę szybciej. Niż biegnąc szybciej.
Revelio.
O! Nie no, fajnie
Revelio.
komuś na chatę wbić. Jeszcze ciuszki dobre z tego mieć. Dobra, to trzeba się zatem przebrać. Nie tu. Tu mamy aktualizację. A, na 10 dopiero. No to ten. Co? Nie. Ja pierdolę. W piżamie biegać. No taki trochę mój vibe, ale bez przesady. Dobra, nakrycie głowy na który poziom? No to to, co mam. A jeszcze coś było. A, szal. Racja, był jeszcze szal. Szal. O, karmazynowy. Mściciel. Okej, lecimy.
Revelio.
Przy okazji roślinki.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
No to już skoro tak mówię, to już może w ogóle się... A tu? O, latawce. Spoko, fajnie. A, dobra. Już popatrzeć, czy czegoś tam mnie nie ma. O! Hopsa. Mamy trochę skaczących muchomorków.
Revelio.
Bardzo ładnie. O! Jeszcze szaty na wyższy level. Zobaczymy. W sensie lepszymi statami. Peleryny i szaty. Okazuje się, że nawet mogę unosić. Dobra. I wygląda całkiem nice to. Trzeba przyznać. Ładne szaty. Podobają mi się.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
O, długo by gadać.
They
Ale
want
ci tak
something
powiem.
that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was
Miałam
late to the
życie
sorting
przed
ceremony.
poznaniem
A
ciebie.
portkey
Wtedy
brought
byłam
us
u
there after the
Gringotts.
dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions.
Może
For now,
odpowiem.
it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you.
No,
Everyone
wspólny
has been
wróg to
talking
zawsze
about you
najlepszy
defending
cement na
Hogsmeade from that troll
przyjaźnie.
attack. And I shall never forget watching Sorona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Okay.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In
Dobra,
the
to po
meantime,
to się
remember,
tutaj
I am here
spotkałyśmy.
if you need me.
Żebym powiedziała
Thank you,
to,
Natty.
czego nie powinnam i nie dowiedziała się nic właściwie
Be
więcej.
on your guard. threaten me?
Gdzie
What's
jest?
going on here?
No właśnie. Ach tu. Co tam?
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ramrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ramrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me. My
Tak bywa,
paintings.
mordo.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances
to
may be,
mądrze.
I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me.
No, okej.
It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been
Wzajemnie.
under better circumstances.
Revelio.
Się nie napotoczyłeś tu jakiś kaszkieciarz. No ale...
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello,
Bez kitu.
I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Any whispers going about the town?
You may have noticed we have a bit of a rivalry with Upper Hogsfield. Not much to it, but we're still the better of the two Hogsfields. Better than most other places, too.
What do you have for
Co
sale?
chcemy powiedzieć?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
Super.
What do you have for
Pokaż, co
sale?
tam masz. A te muchomorki. Sok z pijawek i eliksiry. Chyba sama mogę już wigenowy robić.
I hope to see you again.
Albo się nauczę. Bo mam za mało hajsu
Revelio.
na takie.
After what
zakupy.
Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Siema. Fajne skrzynie się trafiają. Podoba mi się to. Szkoda tylko, że nie mogę na chaty wchodzić. O, hajsy nadal słabe. No ale oki. Drobne plądrowanie. Rąk nie brudzi. To co, nie mogłam tu wejść, czy to co? Aha, no dobra.
But Mummy,
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home.
Revelio.
Even I'm inside with your little
Fajnie.
sister.
but you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful.
O,
These
teraz
horses
srebrny szal,
with
także
wings.
się pożegnamy z
That's enough.
karmazynem.
I'm too tired for your stories today.
Hopla.
You stay right here where I can see you. Why don't you do some more?
W sensie nie chcę być
Very
niemiła,
well, Mummy.
ale chodzę wam po chacie i w sumie... Oj, znowu ten, dobra. Niechaj będzie. Dobra, to tu na chacie byłam.
Revelio.
O, tu jest też jakieś coś. Tu już lokalizacja jest znana. Tu ktoś chce pogadać. Okej, zobaczymy. Czego?
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys?
Wow,
I was
no
hoping
nazwisko
someone
świadczy
would
o
come
rodzie,
along
ale
soon.
okej.
I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see,
Dlaczego tam?
I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid. Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
No
What do
to
you need
fajnie.
help retrieving?
Years
Właśnie.
ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my
Myślałam, że będzie
grandmother.
krótsza historia.
They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
To tylko ja mam nurkować teraz?
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe.
Teraz jestem
Anything else you
zainteresowana
found
i
would
kręcę
be
z
all yours.
zainteresowaniem pejsami.
I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My
Okay.
best guess is that
Sporo
it's
roboty.
just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back.
Spoks.
I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
No niby tak, ale co się będę od razu narażać dla jakiejś typiary.
Revelio.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Oho, napierdalamy się, a ja eliksiru nie będę. Do tego, do tego.
Not fond of this
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Już.
I'll
Oho,
watch the light go out of your eyes.
gadki macie jak w Tekenie normalnie.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take this student over my dead body! What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in
Revelio.
and so close to Hogwarts.
No. Się odjebało nieźle. Porozmawiajmy o tym.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills.
Dziękuję.
Care to tell me why two
lęk.
Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Na brodę Merlina.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in
Te
on a
dobre
little
ścieżki
secret.
wyboru to jest
No
tyle
one's
więcej
yet
gadaniny.
managed to figure out how they work.
A taka jestem
But I
pozytywna,
believe
nie?
I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
No.
I brought a trunk chock full of mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Okay. Biegnę.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Revelio.
Jakie kurwa kwestie? Czego? Gdzie? Ja pierdzielę, jeszcze z łamigłówkami tutaj. Dobra, to jest cały teren. Tylko obiegnę. Chciałam podbiec do kolumny, po prostu tutaj coś się podświetliło. No nie.
Perhaps a spell might help us here.
Dobra, o! Co to jest? O! Fajnie, bo już chciałam kupować. Nie wiedząc po co. Jeszcze coś jest?
Revelio.
Tutaj. Sorry, babo, że też swoje trochę. No nie wiem, no i co mam rzucić?
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
A, sorry.
Incendio!
A czy tam się schowała?
The pyres are back where they started.
Dobra, dałam ci już chyba wystarczająco.
Incendio!
Nie zdążyłam.
All three of these pyres are meant to be lit.
O stary, i teraz będę biegać, bo to na czas. I jeszcze tak mało expa, wiecie, że co? No przynajmniej pokazówka jakaś fajna.
Yes, how beautiful!
No fajnie.
What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Incendio!
Jeszcze może to... Wszystko podpalę, rozbawię dom. I może ma jeszcze jakąś malwę albo jakieś parę monet. No nie. Ale dalej babkę mi wyświetla, dalej mam z nią gadać o czymś.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Bo expo małe.
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Ja się skręcę po ciemku. Po ogrodach. Coś się złego może stać. O, no teraz trochę wleciało. Dobra. To se wracam.
Revelio.
W ogóle no, coś tam znalazłam, ten szal czy coś. O, nawet fituje. Udzielnie. Dobra, ten na 10. Ile ma moje obecne 22? No dobrze. Trochę by się przydało posprzedawać. Ale... Weź udział w lekcji eliksirów. To jest coś, co teraz zrobimy.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
O! Myślałam, że coś mogę w koziołku zamieszać albo namieszać. A dobra, tym proszkiem. Fiu, powiedzmy. Sobie podróżuję. Gdzie ta misja? Mapa Hogwartu. Aneks biblioteki. Dobra, to tu. No, także lekcja eliksirów to już będzie na następną część rozgrywki. Co by tu nie siedzieć cały Boży dzień. Zwłaszcza, że jeszcze RDR 2, także to już całkiem warto robić przerwy. Pum, pum, pum. No dobra, to do zoba. Bacznie spocznij. O. I tu zakończymy. Na razie.